This screencast will demonstrate sequentially, from start to finish, the process of creating and sharing a Google form as well as collecting form responses in a designated Google Sheet. To start, I will log on to my PGCPS Google account from the home page. Once I'm logged in, I will access my Google Apps menu from the right-hand side and click on Drive. From here, I will click on the New Menu button, scroll down to More, and over to Google Forms. For this example, I have decided to create a class survey to collect basic student information. The first step is to create a title and a description for the form. Title: All About Me. Description: Please fill out the form below to tell me about yourself. The second step is to create and edit the form fields. The first question I would like to ask is, what is your name? As you can see, Google will automatically adjust the answer option to best suit the question that you have posed. It selected short answer, and I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to visit this right-hand floating menu and click this plus sign icon to add the next question. The next question will be, when is your birthday? Google adjusted the answer option to date, but since I teach elementary level students, I'm going to change this to short answer instead. To support students while they're answering that question, I'm going to actually also add an image below. I'm going to search for month. Searching for month will get me an image. In this case, I'm searching for a calendar icon image that will support students in spelling the month of their birthday. Rather than titling the image, I'm simply going to put in parentheses, use this image to help you spell the month of your birthday. The next question that I would like to ask is about their favorite subject in school. I'm going to go ahead and add a video now. I'm going to search YouTube for subjects in elementary school. I'm searching for a video that will allow students to brainstorm before they answer the question. I have already pre-selected this video, English educational video. I'm going to select it. And again, rather than give it a title, I'm going to put in some directions. Watch this video before you answer the next question. I'm going to go ahead and add the question below it. What is your favorite subject in school? Now, it says short answer, but I'm going to put a multiple choice instead, and I'm going to type in the options that I heard in the video. I'm going to type in reading, math, science, social studies, the special areas like art, music, physical education, and library. And I'd like to bring to your attention that next to each one of these options is the add image icon. When I do that, I can search simply for reading, and I can select an image that will appear right below that answer option. This is a great feature for your ESOL students. I'm going to show you a couple more examples here to show you just how easy it is to make these forms live. Living documents that will engage your students. And I could literally go in and add a picture underneath of each one of these options. I I'm going to add one final question. The question's going to be, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Google's pre-selected multiple choice, but I'm going to change this to short answer because multiple choice doesn't make sense. Sometimes Google will get it wrong. And I'd also like to show you that I could move questions wherever I want. I might want to change the placement of this question to right here, simply by dragging and dropping. Manipulating the Google Form Editor is very simple. There's just a slight learning curve that you need to go past, and you'll be just fine. I'm satisfied with the number of questions that I have, so the next step that I need to take is to change the form's appearance in general settings. If I click on this color palette icon, you can see that I can simply change the background color up here, or I could even go to this image icon to select a theme. Now there is a lot of different themes and they are all grouped into categories. Work and school is where I'm going to stay, and I'm going to find something that is eye-catching, like these colored pencils, and I'm going to select that one. I might want to just see what that looks like, so I'm going to click this preview button, and I think that that goes really well with what I have so far. So now I'm going to finish the form off by changing the settings. Now, since I'm going to give this to my elementary students, I'm going to unclick this collect email addresses. And I'm also going to unclick restrict to PGCPS users, because this way no one has to sign in order to take this form. It's very simple that way, and it avoids complications. So I'm going to click save now. And before I send it out, I'm going to ensure that I'm accepting responses, which I am. And I'm also going to create a designated spreadsheet to house the responses when they do come in. All I need to do is click on create here. And as you can see, a nice spreadsheet will open up. And once students begin to answer the form, all of their responses will compile here. The last step is to click on the send button, and since I'm going to be using this with my students, I don't need to send it via email. I don't need to embed it on a website. I'm going to simply click on the paperclip link icon. I'm going to click shorten URL, and I'm simply going to write this on my whiteboard and ask students to merely type it into their web browser. That's the easiest way that I have found. And as you can see, the completed form took me less than 10 minutes to make, and it'll be really fun for the students to take. It's that simple, everyone.